Hello everyone. Today's Leadership Academy is about preferred gender pronouns and why they are important. So with this we have 3 objectives. The first is to understand what preferred gender pronouns are and how to use them. The second is how to correct a mistake in using the wrong preferred gender pronoun. And the third is to be able to act as an ally. So firstly, what is a preferred gender pronoun? A preferred gender pronoun, or PGP, is a consciously chosen pronoun that a person chooses to use for themselves to reference their chosen gender. So why are they important? A PGP allows a person to accurately represent their identity in a way that is safe and comfortable for them, and it lets others know what pronouns to use when talking about or to that person. That also helps create an inclusive environment. So how do we use preferred gender pronouns? Firstly, we have to know your own pronoun. How do you identify yourself? Introduce yourself with your own pronouns. For example, hi, my name is Nyla, and my preferred pronouns are she, her. Secondly, we have to ask. Ask for preferred pronouns. When you meet someone new, don't assume how they identify or what their pronouns are. Try asking, what are your preferred pronouns? Or, which pronouns? Thirdly, we have to respect. Respect preferred pronouns. Consistently use the pronouns someone has shared with you. Listen carefully to what you're told, and don't assume that someone's pronouns have changed based on their appearance or your perception of them. So now, what not to say when talking about and using gender pronouns. When introducing yourself, think carefully about what you say. It is a privilege to not have to think about your own pronouns or have to worry about which pronouns someone will use for you, based upon your perceived gender. When introducing yourself, try to avoid phrases such as, well, I guess I use female pronouns, or I don't care, or whatever you'd like to call me. Each of these phrases can be very hurtful because it can show disrespect towards those for whom a pronoun is not assumed or safe. Further, many people genuinely want to be respectful toward your chosen gender and identity and want to be able to use the pronouns with which you are comfortable. If you haven't thought about it before, that's okay. Think about how you want to be identified and let others know. So making mistakes and how to resolve them. It's okay. Mistakes happen. Understanding gender, sexuality, and identity is a learning process for everyone. If you forget someone's pronoun, respectfully ask for their preferred pronouns. Can you remind me what your preferred pronouns are? Asking is always better than assuming or guessing and shows your respect for their gender identity. If you use the incorrect pronoun, they may feel disrespected, invalidated, or dismissed. Apologize and correct yourself right away. For example, I'm sorry, I meant to say he. If you do not realize your mistake immediately, apologize in private as soon as possible and move on. If you are corrected after using the incorrect pronoun, apologize. If you use a pronoun incorrectly and are corrected by someone who is familiar with the person whose pronouns you misused, apologize. And if necessary, check in with the person in private later. For example, I believe I misused your preferred pronoun earlier. Can you remind me what pronouns you prefer? Respecting preferred pronouns is your responsibility. If you make a mistake about someone's preferred pronoun, whether you forget or use the wrong one, just apologize and commit yourself to working harder on remembering. Don't try to explain yourself or go on about how bad you feel, or talk about how hard it is to remember pronouns. This may make the person you misgendered feel uncomfortable and responsible for making you feel better about your mistake, which is never their job. You are solely responsible for remembering the PGPs. Acting as allies. Ally is a verb, not a noun. Do your best to act as an ally when it comes to PGPs. For example, if you hear someone misgendering another person, gently correct the person who was using incorrect pronouns. This can be as simple as saying, "Oh, hey, she prefers the pronoun she." If someone is consistently using the wrong pronouns for someone, take this person aside for a quiet conversation about respecting pronouns. For example, "I've noticed you've been using she for Lena, when Lena actually uses the pronoun they." It's important to be respectful towards a person's preferred gender pronouns. And thirdly, making spaces inclusive of preferred gender pronouns. Open up your activist spaces up to the conversation of preferred pronouns. Always introduce yourself using your pronouns, and be respectfully vocal about using others' pronouns. When in a group, start by introducing yourself, using your pronouns, explain why we use pronouns, and then go through group introductions. Together, we can work together to help make this campus a diverse and inclusive environment and a safe environment for everyone who's here.